I am a liberal Democrat gay woman.
I'm a Cuban guy.
A Caucasian male.
I'm an American mutt.
I am an African American woman.
You could have multiple cultures that influence who you are as a person.
People are making a big deal out of differences in the way people look, or their skin color, or the way they identify. We don't even realize how all mixed up each of us is, and together can celebrate that.
How do we create a more empathetic and equitable city through educating ourselves around the challenges that different populations face that we ourselves may not understand or appreciate?
I don't feel real comfortable going to some parts of Louisville with my partner.
I hear about his stories about my friends. They got like discriminate, because sometimes they don't speak English.
I have been called really nasty words, but that didn't change who I am. I'm still a human being.
I don't want to take anything away from you, and we don't want anything from you. Just accept who we are.
A lot of times pluralism or difference or multiculturalism is seen as a threat. And some of that's reasonable and rational, and sometimes it's not. But it brings up those fears, and so we have to create spaces for people to name that, for them to be heard, then for us to also say, that's not okay in my community. We've got to change. We'll take a moment to do our meditation, sit, and become present. Who wants to start us?
We have to call attention to how prejudice is manifested in different ways.
As we try to build a more egalitarian society, and I think what those white men are feeling is simply just the stripping away of privileges that they didn't realize they'd had.
These are exactly the kind of conversations that we're wanting all of Louisville to have. Lean Into Louisville is like psychoanalysis for the city. The complexities of how we got here are great. Collectively, if we come together across sectors, across communities, and have conversations about this, we do have the capacity. I do believe that Louisville has everything it needs so that everybody can thrive.
That's where you grow the most, is when you're uncomfortable. So in anything, you have to be willing to be criticized. I don't wish you could force anyone to do anything, but I wish you could open up their eyes just a little bit to see being open-minded is a lot more than just open to your point of views.
Understanding each other's culture, I think that would help. Because I think that's the problem. People don't understand each other.
How do we hear one another? How do we listen? How do we feel? And then how do we take collective action? So how do we imagine all the amazing gifts and benefits that these different populations bring to our communities?
We all the same. We're human beings. That's all what matters. And we're in the same house. The herd.
Honor our diversity and celebrate it. Reach out to people who are different and include them, and go to places where other people who are not like you, and talk and experience life from somebody else's perspective.